Hello YouTube, welcome to Metal Gear Solid tier list requested by chat. Right, we'll stick with the rankings SA. Right, we'll start with Metal Gear. I'm gonna put in B. Again, like I said before, I like it. I think it's good. But it's not great in my opinion. Just my opinion. Don't hate me. I'm gonna put D as not played actually because we can do that. So Metal Gear 2 Solid Snake. Is this just like I guess this is just the Metal Gear 2. Like there's no NES and these ones down here might be, I don't know. Okay, we'll go with Metal Gear 2. I really like Metal Gear 2. I think it bettered what Metal Gear didn't do, if that makes sense. And it was a really good concept. I first played it on, like I said, Metal Gear Solid 3 Subsistence. Yeah, I thought it was good. Acid 2. Now, I didn't play this a lot, but I did play it. And now I'm trying to work out what I think is better out of Acid 2 and Acid 1. I'm going to go Acid 1 in B and Acid 2 in C. Now, I'm gonna rate this not based off now, but based on how they came out. And at the time, there wasn't a lot of because these came out on PlayStation Portable. Let's remember, and there was nothing else Metal Gear related at the time these came out on PSP, as far as I'm aware. You can correct me if I'm wrong. Um, yeah, sort of solid, a bit of fun, a bit of cool concept. Obviously, and I think the speedrunning community for Acid actually do think say that it's quite a cool speedrun. So, but from a casual aspect, fun concept, but it had its flaws. Metal Gear Arcade not played. Ghost Babel S. Now, do not fucking judge this by its cover. This was released on Game Boy Color maybe. I've played the emulated version, and this game is absolutely fucking insanely good, and I mean insanely good. It is fucking brilliant. Honestly, if you haven't played Metal Gear Ghost Babel, go and download the Game Boy emulator and play it. Absolutely play it. Metal Gear Online. Is this Online 1? If this is the MGS free Metal Gear Online, I'm gonna put in not played. I can't tell from the picture. Because what's this? This is Metal Gear Online. Which one is this? It's hard to tell. Ah, no, I could tell from the picture. Okay, so that's MGS4 one. I'm gonna put in B, actually. Really fun to play with your friends at the time, and they had some really cool maps on there. Cool characters as well. It was sort of like a little Call of Duty sort of themed part of Metal Gear. I think they made it was I'd say B. Not really much to say on it. It was just a fun concept. It was fun to do at the time. Not played Metal Gear Online 1, which is Metal Gear Solid 3. Yeah. Not really much to say about it. I didn't get to play it because it was just so hard to play online when in the PS2 era. I don't know what one this is. If it's the Phantom Pain Metal Gear Online, I think it is. It goes in C. I thought Metal Gear Online for Phantom Pain was absolutely terrible. Yeah, fucking sucks, dude. Sucks. I'm gonna just class that with this one because I don't know. So I don't know the difference. So Metal Gear can go in B and it can stick with the same comments I had for that Metal Gear. Metal Gear Rising B. Very good game. Actually, really good game. I actually really like this. I played through this fully recently, and I really fucking enjoyed it. It's Metal Gear Rising. It was different. It was hack and slash. It was not as stealthy, but you still had a little bit of stealth um, aspect to it. But yeah, I really like Rising. Oh, really, Steve? Yeah, damn. Two hats. Did you get the Silent Hill ones? I take it. But yeah, Rising, and the only other thing I can say about Rising is the OSTs absolutely fucking slap. They are some of the best OSTs. Fucking oh yeah, they're just fucking. They slap the OSTs on this. They're absolutely fucking amazing. What Metal Gear is this? I can't tell what this is. Metal Gear Solid what? I'm just gonna put it not played because I can't tell what it is from the picture. Metal Gear Solid Integral. I'm gonna put this in S along with Metal Gear Solid. I'm gonna class them as the same game. You think that's the novel? I don't really know it then, so we'll go with that. Yeah, Metal Gear Solid Integral and Metal Gear Solid. So Metal Gear Solid 1, essentially. Let's go with that. What can I say about it? There's so much I can say about it. One of the best games ever made. Honestly. Great story, great gameplay, added something different that wasn't really around at the time when the PS1 was going. And yeah, the stealth action, the story, the I still hold MGS1's OSTs in the highest regard. Like, they killed it, man. Absolutely killed it. Do you know what would be good for this section, actually? Should we put some Metal Gear Solid themed soundtrack on? Metal Gear Solid tease. Right. You can still hear me okay, I take it? I hope you can. Let me know if you can't. I don't know what this is. Metal Gear Solid 2, again, goes in S. People shit on this at the time because you couldn't play as Raiden. But the story, again, the OSTs, and the gameplay in general, just it took Metal Gear Solid to another level that Metal Gear Solid was already at a very high level. So yeah, it was absolutely fucking amazing. Um, and I think people were blindsided by that attraction or that need to want to play a Solid Snake because he's this legend and stuff in the. He's considered the legend in the game and what Metal Gear Solid is about. But if you understand why Kojima did what he did to play as Raiden, you appreciate it more. Metal Gear Solid 2 Substance, same comment. Obviously, this is just still Metal Gear Solid 2, so same comments before. We've added VR missions. Absolutely great. Everyone loved VR missions in the first one. It was a good extra game to play. Snake Tales, which was really good, I thought. Skateboarding at the time as well, which just for the soundtrack alone was fucking sick. I'm gonna put this here. Metal Gear Solid 3, I'm going to put ahead of Metal Gear Solid 2. Metal Gear Solid 3 is so close to being my favourite Metal Gear Solid, but the nostalgia of the first one puts it just behind. But Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater is absolutely ahead of its time. The new aspects of changing camouflage to blend in with different areas, the story, the fact that it's a prequel, but feels like still like you still feel so drawn to Snake. Like obviously Snake and that is big boss, but yeah, absolutely amazing. Metal Gear Solid 3 Subsistence. I'll put that here as well. thing I'd say about that is still Metal Gear Solid 3, but with the added camera angle, the different camera angle you could use, which made it a bit more freer to use. It added Metal Gear 1 and 2, so if you didn't have those old school consoles that had them on originally to play, you could play them, which was really good. There was a disc on there that had every cutscene back to back, so you could really treat it like a movie. Yeah, really, really solid game. Very rare to get this now. It's quite pricey if you want to buy it, I think. It's around 40, 50 quid. So if you have this, keep it safe or send it to me. I've never played the 3DS version, so I can't make any comments. Metal Gear Solid 4, I'm going to put in A. And we're currently playing through this again on stream this Friday. But my comments on Metal Gear Solid 4, very good game. I really liked Metal Gear Solid 4. Absolutely fantastic. He plays 3DS on F. But yeah, I really like Metal Gear Solid 4. Obviously, very cutscene heavy. It's extremely cutscene heavy. But at the same time, the gameplay, the story, the music, everything just blends so well. One thing I didn't agree with, but I understand. Obviously, when you understand the story, you understand why they're doing it. But I didn't agree with making Snake rapidly age and have this rapidly aging thing. But when you understand the story, you understand that actually, well, Big Boss was very late in his 50s when they made his clones. They try and shorten lifespan because they don't want. I think it's something to do with like they don't want them to reproduce. Well, they stop the reproducing and people using them for war, basically. Metal Gear Solid Mobile, I've not played, but what I will say is I have seen how speed run this, and it looks really fun. To be fair, so I'll give it its dues. What is this? I'm trying to see what that is. That Peace Walker? I can't tell from the picture. Is that Peace Walker? It looks like Peace Walker, so I'm going to put it in B. Peace Walker's fun. I really enjoyed it. The only thing I'll say with the console version, you can kind of tell it was made for PSP, but on PSP it's great. I don't really like the cutscenes they do. The cutscenes aren't great, so, and I'm really boring. Where I actually like the cutscenes, like, yo, half baked snake, how are you? What is this? Not a clue what this is. So if anyone knows, please let me know. Now I'm gonna upset Half Baked Snake a lot because the next game he's not a massive fan of. Metal Gear Solid: The Twin Snakes. I'm putting this in A. Now, I really like Metal Gear Solid: The Twin Snakes, especially the speed run. But let's talk a bit of it back casually. Um, Obviously, this is Metal Gear Solid 1 put onto a MGS2 engine released just for the Nintendo GameCube. At the time, I thought I bought a GameCube just for this game. I think they added great graphical update of MGS1. I do have a few criticisms though, which is why I'm putting it in A. So it's too easy at times. Even on extreme, it's a bit like if you play Metal Gear Solid 1 on extreme and then play Twin Snakes on extreme, you'll see what I mean. But all round, I'm sorry, but yeah, all round I really enjoyed Twin Snakes. And I really like the speed run. It's probably one of my favourite speed games after Resident Evil 2 Remake. So I really hold this game in high regard. My other criticism of it is the music. That I really think they should have kept the original music. But other than that, yeah. I've not played the NES version, so I'm just counting them as both the same feline. So survive. No, I don't want to talk about this for too long. Just Konami Y. That's all I need to say about survive. Konami Y and move. Ground Zeroes. So I'm putting this in C. It will be ahead of Acid if it fucking moves. Acid 2 even. If it fucking moves. Basically, my only... Like, Ground Zeroes is fun. And I'm ranking this based off my experience of it. But I was very upset that they charged full price for this game. When it's very short. Like, it's basically a prologue to Phantom Pain. So that's my criticism of it. But in terms of the actual game and the actual storyline of Ground Zeroes, very good, and it left you wanting more. VR missions, I'll put in A, simply because there's not much to it. It's just like special missions for like little VR missions, but it's a very good game. There's lots of variety, lots of different missions, gives you something fun to do when you're not looking to play like Metal Gear Solid as a story or whatnot. So yeah, I'd put that in A. Phantom Pain. Now, trying to think. Put it at the top of B. I need to rearrange this to be honest, because I'm gonna put Rise in there. I think this is Peace Walker, isn't it? So I'll put Peace Walker there. If you let me. Yeah, okay, Phantom Pain. So this is all I'm going to say about Phantom Pain is this is the best game engine I've used. So the game engine is absolutely fucking out of this world. Now the reason it's in B is the gameplay of Metal Gear Phantom Pain is absolutely fantastic. One of the best game for gameplay alone, one of the best games you'll play. The story, but what MGS is known as, and what I like about MGS is its story, and I think it very lacked here. And they got rid of David Hayter, so fuck them. Portable Ops Plus, never not played. I've not played Portable Ops Plus. Portable Ops, I'll put in B because this came at a time when the only portable or PSP content for Metal Gear was Metal Gear Acid, and this took it up another level. This was actually a really fun gameplay. I actually did like the storyline in Metal Gear Solid Portable Ops as well. So yeah, what is this? I don't know what this is. Cannot tell what that is. So we'll put that in. I'm going to put this in the same as the other one because, again, I've not played it. In fact, we'll put it in not played just for curiosity's sake. What the fuck is that? Ganabale Snake. That looks what it says. I have not a fucking clue what that is, chat. Not a clue. What is this? Again, not a fucking Scooby. And I don't know what that is either. So, yeah. That's my tier list, chat. This will go up on YouTube and we'll let the comments rinse me for my opinions. It's just an opinion. I'm not saying this is fact, so don't hate me, okay? Thanks for redeeming a tier list, Modvex, and I hope you enjoyed. Yeah, let me know in the comments what you think. Snake out.